Hello, today I would like to talk about equation of a straight line. Now, how the equation of a straight line is of the form y is equals ms plus c. Y is equals ms plus c. I know why I'm saying this. This is very important for those plotting graph. You really need to understand this concept for certain things to be very easier. Does it make sense? So this y here is the one being plotted on the vertical axis. So if I have a graph like this vertical line, the what is plotted there is the y values. Then this x is the one plotted on the what horizontal axis. Does it make sense? So I've explained what this and this are. Then here is I have the slope of your graph. So here I have the what the y intercept. Y intercept is actually the value of y when x is zero. If you put x as zero here, you see that m times 0 will still be 0. So y will be c. So the y-intercept is actually the value of what? Y when x is what? 0. Does it make sense? So in most graph, if you are plotting a graph, you see a time they'll be asking you for the what? Slope of the graph. Now, this slope and y-intercept are very helpful, very much helpful. So if they ask me to find the slope, and I know the formula relating the two things I'm plotting against each other, getting the slope will be way easier. Now the y-intercept tells us how the graph will look like, whether the graph will pass through. It is telling you how where if I have a straight line now, that's a straight line. You should remember the topic. It is equation of a straight line. So we are plotting a straight line, not a curve. So this y-intercept will tell you where the line did it pass through the origin, did it pass through one, did it pass through origin, did it pass one that's one as y-axis, or did it pass through? It is telling you where the line will pass through the y-axis. That's the physical significance. Does it make sense? So this will be like it will tell you whether it will pass through here, or whether it will pass through here, or whether it will pass through here. And when it is zero, it passes through this origin because here is zero. When it is one, it passes somewhere here because somewhere here will be one. If it is two, it passes somewhere here. Do you understand? So imagine if I have something like, what should I take for us? For instance, if I have, okay, watch. If I have a formula which says F is equals, that's this Newton's second law of motion. F is equals velocity, change in
Change in
velocity
momentum
over
over
time.
time.
Do you understand? And I'm plotting, watch, and if I'm plotting force against mass, and I'm what? Plotting force against mass. That's meaning I'm plotting force on the y-axis and I'm plotting mass on the x-axis. What do you think will happen? My graph, if I relate this thing now to the formula, the original formula, that's this y is equals ms plus c. I'll have something in this order. This thing is the same thing as saying f is equals v minus u all over tm, right? Yes, it makes sense. This times is this times. So if I bring out the original formula, y is equals mx plus c. Now you see that I'm plotting from what I said, I'm plotting F against what? Mass, right? So you see that the force is on the y-axis and the mass, which is this, is on the what? X-axis. Does it make sense? And which this now is the slope, right? It means that the slope of the graph is now given by the formula v minus u over t. V minus C over T. So if I know the final velocity, initial velocity, and time before plotting the graph, I've already found the slope. And if I find it here, and I after plotting my graph, I try to find my slope practically, and I don't get what this actually giving me, there is a problem somewhere. Does it make sense? So, and if you watch again, the y-intercept, this one, is it having any plus something? No, that's plus 0, right? So it means that the y-intercept is 0, meaning that that straight line will actually pass through the origin. Does it make sense? So I would like you to tell me where the straight line will pass. That's comment that on the comment section. So if I have a formula, the mirror formula, 1 over focal length is equals 1 over final image is equals plus 1 over object distance, image distance, object distance. And I told you to plot, and if I ask you to plot inverse of focal length, that's multiplicative inverse of focal length, 1 over f, plot 1 over f against 1 over u. So leave that on the comment section. Give me the value of the y-intercept and the value of the slope to check whether you've understood. Have a nice day. Like, comment, share, and follow Kosi's Academy. Bye-bye.